Hey, they say it ain't over till it's over.
Keep your head on the swivel and those feet ready to move. You're about to match up with a D lineman in the 99 club, and he can bring a lot of pain. Might want to get the ice bath ready too.
It's Madden NFL 23, and featured this week is C.J. Mosley, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Jets and the Browns, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are in First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Jets coming into play. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're...
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out, Charles, by their new quarterback for 2022. And it was a bit of a rough start for him in the opener as he couldn't get the job done.
Yeah, you can't put it all on him, certainly. But he does know the scrutiny he's under because he's not going to have an endlessly long leash. They need results right now. So it's going to be important for him to right the ship right here because this is a team that cannot start 0-2.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On third down, here's Hall. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. After last last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying...
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They're going to look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Jets had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, a Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. Gonna look deep for Wilson. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already, and they'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the first down. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Hall again on second down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut about back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading is going to... And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. That's caught left side, Ruckert with it. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken. New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught. It's Uzoma. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle. He's got Ruckert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Connection made to Ruckert. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A give running right is Hall. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. That throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also... They go play action here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And now here's another interception. Desmond King picks it, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. So out now come the Jets. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's... Let's go now. They'll look to throw here on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by John Johnson. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles.